Hey, it's Tammy, and this is another episode of Where's the Sun? I'm actually a little late this week. I've been running around kind of crazy lately, so for the next probably 4 weeks, just be patient with me if you can. So we are actually in the fifth day, or the fifth line of the 17, and the 17 is about criticism. It's criticism. I was going to try and soften it, but I can't. Um, and the main thing is to be sure, and I know it's a little late to go through this, but a lot of you people have the 17 defined in your chart, so you carry this energy predominantly all the time. And if you don't have it in your chart, then you tend to experience it in different ways. But as far as I can tell, nobody really just likes to be criticized for no reason. And nobody likes to be criticized when they're not ready to accept it. So when you are criticized and you didn't ask for the criticism, it can be quite negative. I personally do not have the 17, but I attract a lot of people into my life with the 17. And I have grown over time to somewhat fear criticism in personal relationships. Business wise, all that kind of stuff, I can do criticism all day because you can only get better at what you do. But I've noticed more so lately that there are some times where personal criticism from somebody that I'm close to is an issue. And it's something that, since learning human design, I've actually tried to work with. And I noticed that I attract these people into my life a lot, so I know it's something that I need to work on. So anyway, that's kind of how it goes. If you do something and somebody tries to criticize how you did it or give you constructive feedback, that kind of thing, you're probably going to take it negatively. So if you have the 17 in your chart all the time, it's a good idea to ask. So if somebody does something and you'd like to critique it, you can ask if it's appropriate for you to do so. Or if somebody asks your opinion, absolutely give it. But make sure you're being asked. And a lot of times that energy of the 17 can be near you and you're taking it in, so you're exhibiting it. So I might be somewhere, I don't have the 17 defined in my chart, my daughter might, and then I might criticize somebody without waiting before I do so. So that's just a overview of the 17, of which there will be one more day or so of that energy, and then the energy of the treasurer moves in, which is the gate 21, and that energy is that of somewhat responsibility. It's like the energy that maintains resources or knows where to find them in case you need them, and it often is not the energy that will go out and just do things unless it's in, every one of these energies has a or not kind of thing. So there are times I have the 21 in my chart, and there are times when I will run out and just buy every last bit of thing and never even worry about the money or where it's coming from or anything like that. And then there are times where I think about it and say, well, you know what, I need to pay for this, this, and this. I'm not going to buy all that stuff. I do have my weak spots, but yeah, here's an example. Rose quartz. So this energy is what stops somebody from just running amok, or you're living it out. Like I said, I wouldn't really call it a lower side, I'd just call it a bad habit, but it's something that you can take the energy of and shift it so that you're using it to the best of your ability and your needs. If you happen to be someone who has an abundance of cash flow and you don't have to worry about it, then please go out and buy all the rose quartz you want. But if you're someone that has to kind of maintain a home and raise your children and take care of things or whatever, it is good to have that energy in use sometimes. Let me just check my notes and see if I forgot anything. Yeah, it's really, it's in it. There are aspects that can be controlling in the 21's energy, but it's sort of like the doubt and suspicion gate. You kind of have to, sorry, I just saw the fattest squirrel. Obviously, we're not underfeeding around here. Control. So it's control of assets, it's control of material things that the 21 governs. It can, in some cases, come across as controlling people, or trying to control places or things or your environment and all that kind of stuff. But if you step back and you look at it and you look at that control energy as controlling the assets and materials and not so much controlling people and things like that, the energy will work a lot better for you. So I feel like I'm rambling, but again, questions, comments, concerns about something. If you have a chart and you notice something and you have a question, feel free to ask it. If you don't have a chart, the summary of your type and strategy, and then like an overview document of what human design is and how it works, is free. And honestly, I will tell you that that free information is a lot of information, and you could actually go back in a lot of these videos and pick up more information. There's a lot of free information from other people as well on human design that's available, and it's really just a great tool. So like I said, you can send me an email, tamc2006@gmail.com. My website is tammymurraycousins.com, and I hope to hear from you. Take care.